Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you haven't been here before, welcome for the first time. You probably haven't been here before because I have less than 200 subscribers, so thank you for coming along if you're here. I'm just going to do a quick run through of kind of my top 5 I suppose chases in terms of investments. Kind of the next Pokemon investments I'm going to try and grab hold of. Now, I'm not the big kind of investor who can buy case after case after case. I pick up booster boxes if I can, specialty sets, UPCs here and there if I can. I'm not balling, I'm not throwing money around the place, but I do try and like to put some I like to collect the sealed product, so I guess, you know, while I'm collecting it, it is an investment. Whenever I plan on selling it or opening it is a different question, but there are a couple of things I'd like to get having the collection before the prices go to the moon. So I'm just going to jump into the 5 here. So the first one I'm going to look at is the Lost Origin booster box. Sword and Shield era, alt art, we got the Aerodactyl, we got the Giratina. We can see how quick the price is going up. At the start of March it was selling at 135. We're now up at sales of 198. You know, it's trending at 177. I haven't had a chance to get this yet. I probably slept on it, you know, when I kind of got into Pokemon a year and a half ago. Probably should have got it then, but I was learning, I didn't know too much. But I would like to try and get this before it gets to 200, because I do think this, with a lot of the other Sword and Shield alt art sets, I do think it's going to go, it's obviously going to go 200 plus. Another year or two, you could be looking at 300 plus. That's my genuine take on Lost Origin and a lot of the other sets. So yeah, that's one of the first ones I'm going to try and get hold of. In terms of where I'm going to try and buy them, Card Market is obviously a great source. A lot of the retail, you know, big retailers, even my local gaming stores, local card shops in Ireland, they're not just sitting on the websites ready to be purchased. They're not sitting on shelves. So Card Market would be one of my only options. eBay is an option. There is the Ireland Card Show coming up in Dublin at the end of April, 27th of April. So I'm not going to make any purchases in terms of investments before then. See if I can get something there, see if I can get some deals, you know, in around market price or just below market price. You know, there's no fees, there's no shipping fees involved. So that's my plan in terms of a couple of these investments I'm going to look at. Next one I'm going to look at is a bit of a what's the word? Not dramatic. An interesting one. We can see sales there for the Charizard UPC of 108 back start of March. It's floated around there. I don't know what this one was of €10. I have no idea, but it's been around, you know, just over the €100, less than 120. It's currently trending at €100. The reason I want to get another one of these, I do have one behind me up there. I do want to get one or two more, simply because it's still Sword and Shield. The Charizard promos, people that come into the hobby from now on, that, you know, it's nostalgic for them, or, you know, it's young people just getting in. It's still Charizard. There's the promos there. There's the playmat there. You've still got, is it 16 or 18? I think it's 16 Sword and Shield booster packs. You know, when the time comes in 2-3 years when Sword and Shield gets a lot harder to get hold of, I do think this is going to be another option for people to get packs. I just think it's going to do well as some of the booster boxes. Probably not, but I do see, and this could be a really hot take, I do see a point where this goes over the €200 point. I'm talking 2-3 years, possibly more, but I do think it could be slightly slept on at the moment. Anything Sword and Shield that involves the alt art time period of Sword and Shield, I think is going to do well, and this holds a lot of packs from there, so I'm definitely going to try and get another couple of boxes of the UPC. So the third one is the Brilliant Stars booster box. I think it's fairly obvious. Similar trend to what we saw with Lost Origin, just up. Now that we're, a good bit into Scarlet and Violet, people are starting to look back on Sword and Shield going, oh, we didn't know what we have and now it's gone. I think people are trying to snap these up as quick as possible. So what was the last sale there? €189. Started selling in end of February for 144, currently trending at 167. Again, definitely going to go over 200 by the end of this year. I do see this going over 300 as well. It's got the alt arts in there. It's got the Charizard. It's got the Arceus. Solid set. I think it's going to keep going up. Haven't got a chance to get one yet. Again, I'm going to wait till this card show in Dublin. If I can't get it there, I'll probably come back to Card Market and see if I can get it. Like, what kind of prices are we looking at here? Here's one from the UK. I hope people don't want me sharing their Card Market names. Ugly plastic, ideal for opening. Maybe not that one, and that's at 164. Sealed, perfect condition, 173. If that's what, once I get it below 200, I'd be happy. That's the way I'm going to kind of see these Sword and Shield booster boxes, because I think they're going to get to 200 pretty quick. If I can get them below 200, I'd be pretty happy. If I can get them at 180, 190, if that's the case, I still think there's potential for huge gains. So I don't mind too much paying close to 200 if I have to. Okay, so next is going to be very similar. That is a Fusion Strike booster pack. Fusion Strike booster box. Okay, this one is going up quick. It's already at 204. Will it come back down? I don't think so. So maybe this is the one I need to prioritize if I want to get my hands on it. Why is this one going up quicker than the others? Who knows? What's in it? There's the Gengar, there's the Mew, Celebi. Do people prefer the Gengar over the alt arts and the other sets? I don't know. Yeah, this is what we want to prioritize. If I can't get this to the card show, this might be the first thing I get when I come back. Any of these Sword and Shield alt art booster boxes, if you're watching other YouTubers, if you're watching other investment channels, I'm sure they're all saying the same thing, and I fully believe in it too. I really think they're going to do very, very well. You can see exact same trend, just already at a higher value. If we're to try and purchase one, decent, new and sealed, like there's 249. It's crazy how quick it has gone up. Yeah, maybe I need to move quick on this one before it keeps going. Again, easily going to be 300 plus 400 in my opinion in the next year or two, if we even have to wait that long. Especially with people doing box breaks, ripping ships. People are going to fly through Sword and Shield stuff that I don't know how much is out there in warehouses and storage units and stuff, but there's more ripping shippers coming onto YouTube every day. They're going through Sword and Shield like there's no tomorrow. It's definitely a place I want to put my money. The last one here is not a booster box. It is Crown Zenith ETB. Now, very close behind the Crown Zenith ETB is the 151 ETB. The reason I picked Crown Zenith first, because it's older and it's getting a little bit harder to get here in Ireland anyway. I've seen maybe 1-2 shops that still have it, and it's a big box retailer. LGSs around me don't have them anyway, so I'm still looking at Card Market, possibly one of the big toy retailers. I think it's just behind 151 in terms of quality. It's obviously a deeper set, more hits that you can pull. You've got the 4 gold cards, you've got a Charizard. People love opening Crown Zenith because you're getting hits 90% of the time. It has been kind of, it hasn't gone up too much, but it is only just over a year old. It's plenty of time to grow. I think anybody could tell you in terms of specialty sets that 151 is going to do really well. It's trending there at 49, €50. I don't know what these sales were. I mean, 57 is more realistic than whatever the 70 was. Maybe someone's trying something funny. But I do think it's going to do really well. It'll take a bit longer, 2-3 years, but the reason I want to get it, soon, I do have 1 or 2 behind me. Right there over the shoulder. There's another one in behind that one. yeah, I want to get it because it's getting harder for me to get. I might have to start getting them off Card Market. But getting off Card Market means I have to pay fees, and shipping can be like €15. So I want to obviously get it as cheap as I can. So I may need to start looking at those big retailers and see how quick I can take another 2 or 3 off the shelves. Yeah, a couple outside those main 5. They are the 5 that I'm going for next. As I said, Dublin Card Show. I think it's in the Conrad Hotel, 27th of April. That's where I'm going to try and get a couple of these at the best price I can. If I can't get any of them there, I'll be coming back home and kind of budgeting my plan on my budget to try and get hold of these. After that, I'd be looking at maybe some more 151, either ETB or UPC. I might try and look at some other premium collections from the Sword and Shield era. So your larger EX boxes and stuff like that. I think they can do well. I've seen YouTubers open up, premium collection boxes from Sun and Moon XY, and they're always talking about the price being quite larger than what it was when it was at retail. So that's something that's kind of, I'm not too fussed on. If I can, I will. But yeah, I think that's where I'm going to be chasing. That's where I'm going to be trying to put my money over the next, month or two. But yeah, that's what I'm chasing at the moment. If you guys are chasing anything yourselves, if there's anything you plan on putting your money into that I haven't spoken about, if you agree or disagree, let me know. If you've got any tips, without giving me official financial advice, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think. If you've watched this far, thank you very much for watching. I'll have a video up in a couple of days. Probably do another pack opening, maybe some Temporal Forces. See what we can do there, because the last 2 Temporal Forces opening were pretty poor. So yeah, look, do the usual, please. Like, subscribe, comment. Any support will be appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.